The three remaining members of the Namibia Professional Boxing and Wrestling Control Board reportedly approved the recent MTC Kilimanjaro Amateur Boxing Championship in Oshakati, despite the stable handling both amateur and professional boxers, as well as another amateur event in Okahanja earlier this month. The move has raised concerns within the sporting community, with many questioning why a professional control board is involving itself in amateur events. President of the Namibia Amateur Boxing Federation, Jeremiah Njobo, maintains that the Kilimanjaro Championship falls strictly under the Amateur Federation, not the Professional Control Board. Sources say tensions between the two bodies are escalating, with allegations of interference that could destabilize the sport. Board member Ronald Kurtz acknowledged the challenges between the two structures.
From our perspective, we have got no issue. Of course, we know there have been difficulties from the amateur colleagues. Only they know why the difficulties are, but it's only some. It's also not. It's also not everybody. We have been having numerous amateur events across the different regions, and I think people are starting to see the light. Why regulatory and control aspects are required for every event, whether it's amateur, whether it's professional, whether it's exhibition, it doesn't matter.
Meanwhile, NBC Sport has learned that some amateur athletes are not offered decent accommodation when they travel to tournaments, often sleeping on mattresses on the floor, raising further concerns about the athlete welfare and the widening gap between administrators and competitors. It has also emerged that no new licenses for stables, clubs, or judges have been issued in the past 5 years, while outstanding registration and judging fees remain unresolved. Ronald Kurtz responded to these claims.
Renewal has been happening. What we have been doing now in this past 2 months is we have reviewed the licensing protocols, the sanctioning protocols, compare it with the best of best. In other words, in the region with Boxing South Africa, what they have got, with State Athletic Commission of Nevada, with the British Control Board, which is probably the strictest in the world, and then try to bring ours in line to see compliance aspects to look at international benchmarking. I would not be able to speak for that, but the fact that there were events means there probably was some form of renewal.
With governance concerns piling up, stakeholders are calling for urgent ministerial intervention to restore accountability and professionalism within Namibia's sporting structures. Events should be sanctioned before being staged, but this has not consistently been the case. On the issue of non-sanctioned events, Ronald Kurtz says the board has not yet sanctioned the upcoming exhibition bout between Edison Bulelo Hipondoka and Polish ninja Shimwefeleni, scheduled for 21 November.